Well, I have the pleasure of participating in a climate change conference that's taking place virtually this afternoon. And the person who'll be doing most of the heavy lifting is Tanja Srebotnjak, who is with me now. And we're going to be talking a bit about climate change, and you're going to tackle kind of the big picture. I'm going to talk a little bit about the climate change that we've been experiencing here in the Coachella Valley.
That sounds good, Patrick. It's a pleasure for me to be here.
Well, talk a little bit about the importance of getting the word out. And I think that sometimes the message gets lost a bit because it gets political, but the science behind it is very important to discuss.
That is so true. The science really tells us not only what is happening, but why it is happening. And that really opens up the pathway to talking about solutions to the problem, right? So thinking about climate change science in what has become a politicized environment really means connecting the data to people's daily lives. How is climate change already causing adverse effects in our surroundings, in our communities, from heat waves to exacerbated flooding, droughts. The state of California is no stranger to those events, right? But climate change science also helps us figure out whether these events are becoming more frequent, more severe, and more widespread in their spatial extent.
And I think it's very important to talk about practical solutions, and that's something that we're going to do today. This is sponsored by the United Nations Association of the Coachella Valley. And again, you're going to be making a presentation. I'm going to be talking a bit about some of the changes we've seen here in the Coachella Valley. And it comes at a very, I think, timely moment since we're in the grip of a massive heat wave and a historic one.
That is true. And my part later this afternoon will focus on zooming out to where the United States stands today in terms of engaging and re-engaging in international climate policy, climate action. So I'll talk a little bit about the recent initiatives launched by the Biden administration, and also connected to what other countries and what the UN is doing.
Well, I'll be putting up the link, and so folks will be able to join us, but I'm looking forward to participating with you. And thanks for taking the time to talk to me about it.
It was a pleasure, and I look forward to talking more with you this afternoon.